Our Story Productions presents the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from throughout Sweet Swine County with Bobby Ray and Sally Sue.
Thank you, and welcome to the Cocklebur Morning Show. I'm Sergio Furlione, joined with our very special guest host, Prairie Ann.
Thank you, Sergio. When you called and asked me to co-host with you while Bobby Ray and Sally Sue were on assignment, I was like, what were you thinking?
What do you mean?
Oh, Sergio, you must know that Bobby Ray and Sally Sue and I compete for top ratings for the morning show.
I know, Prairie Ann, but as creative director of KLUK, I thought it would kind of be beneficial for the company if we could all come together and work as a family.
But Serge, you have to know we are arch enemies. You couldn't find anybody else, could you?
No, I couldn't.
I knew it. But when I heard who you were having for a guest today, I had to accept.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, what Prairie Ann is referring to is our special guest from Our Story Productions. These are the individuals who distribute the programs that we produce here inside and outside of Sweet Swine County.
Yes, absolutely. And Sergio, I want you to know how extensive my career has been here in Sweet Swine County and outside Sweet Swine County. For instance, I started my career, I don't know if you know that, but I did reporting for the Daily Boar newspaper. And then I've gone on to be field reporter for KLUK TV. And then I also do the hit afternoon show, The Women of Sweet Swine County. And it just goes on and on and on and on. I practically run KLUK TV.
It does go on and on. But Prairie Ann, it's all very interesting.
I am head festival reporter here at KLUK TV. You've had to have known that, didn't you, sir?
I do know that, and thank you for sharing that with us, Prairie Ann. But
You're welcome.
before we introduce our guest, why don't we go ahead and...
I thought by co-hosting with you today and having Mr. Rouse on that it would be some great connections for me, don't you think?
I think it would.
With my extensive career.
But I also think it would be a great idea if we went ahead and took a look at a couple of festivals.
So?
I do.
I guess we can. Why not?
The other day, I took a day trip to some wonderful communities and I spent hours exploring. Just take a look.
If you're looking for a rockin' good time this September, look no further than the 22nd Annual Rock Bend Folk Festival being held this September 8th and 9th in Minnesota Square Park, St. Peter, Minnesota. This event boasts a variety of performers, vendors, and food. Treat your senses. I'll see you at the park at noon on September 8th and 9th for the 22nd Annual Rock Bend Folk Festival in St. Peter.
I have just a quick second to fill you in on a few exciting events happening here in our story country. But don't breathe a word to Clarice or Prairie Ann or they'll try to scoop me.
This year marks the 116th year of Grettinger's famous Labor Day celebration event being held August 31st through September 3rd. Head to Grettinger and find hidden treasures at citywide garage sales and enjoy the parade, antique tractor pull, carnival, demolition derby, crafts, 5K run and walk, and be sure to eat your fill at the pancake breakfast. Liven up your Labor Day celebration by visiting Grettinger from August 31st through September 3rd.
Love those festivals.
Aren't they awesome, Sergio?
They are. Prairie Ann, would you like to introduce our guest?
Love to, Sergio. Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming Jeff Rouse, executive producer of Our Story Productions.
Welcome, Mr. Rouse.
Thank you very much, but please call me Jeff.
Wait a minute, Jeff. I know you. You're Bobby Ray's cousin. We did that where we rode around in the convertible, remember? And we were talking about all the wonderful towns outside Sweet Swine County.
I'm sorry, but that's not me.
It was you.
No, it was not me. I hear this all the time. I don't look like that guy.
Really?
I don't sound like that guy. And I certainly don't drive like that guy. That is not me. I hear it all the time, but trust me.
Could have fooled
It is
me.
not me. It is not me.
Mr. Rouse,
you believe
I
it,
mean
Sergio?
Jeff.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why don't you tell us about your company?
Our Story Productions?
Sure.
Well, we're a group of individuals from the Fairmont Blue Earth Truman area who want to show the lifestyle shared in small towns of the Midwest and show that in a unique way and have fun with it so everybody can learn what's going on in these small towns. That's the goal of our program.
Wow, sounds like a big project, Jeff.
It is a big project. And you know, there's a lot of towns, small towns, that want us to cover their festivals, their events, what's happening. And you know, I have to share with both of you, every one of these little towns have interesting things to see and do and places to go. It's just incredible.
Well,
hold on a second. What's that? Yes, I am on that show right now. Yes. In Sweet Swine County. Yeah. What? The set? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, they're fine. I'll talk to you later. I gotta go. Bye.
That's all very interesting, Jeff. But why don't you tell us how you got started here at KLUK in Sweet Swine County?
Working with KLUK?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you know, we were aware of Cousin John.
Yes. Of course.
The person who owns Cluck Television, and I contacted Cousin John and said, Cousin John, we want to form a partnership. If you produce programming about what's happening inside and outside of Sweet Swine County, we'll air all of it outside through our whole viewing area, and that's exactly what we've done.
So he agreed to air all of these shows inside and outside of Sweet Swine County.
He sure did, and we promised we would air everything that was produced everywhere we are, and that's exactly what we do.
Wow.
So, Mr. Rouse, Jeff, did he mention to you the outstanding success of KLUK's television production area? Has he ever said anything about that? Take, for example, I do all the reports on the festivals here in Sweet Swine County. Did he mention that at all?
I don't recall.
And you know, and Serge will agree,
Of course.
it's hard to believe that I am here, still here in Sweet Swine County. I do such a fabulous job, and because it just has taken the country by storm. It just makes me all tongue twisted when I even think about it. All the stuff
Prairie
I've
Ann,
done here.
that's very good, Prairie Ann. I mean, all that is really good. But
It's just
why don't we
even
go
hard
ahead
to
and
get
take a
out.
look at? Why don't we go ahead and take a look at a couple of
Yeah,
festivals
let's
for
look
Jeff?
at it. Let's look at
I
a couple
think that's a
of
great
Let's look
idea.
at a couple of festivals.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, gas up the car and get ready to be entertained at this fun-filled festival.
Relax and enjoy the weekend at the fairgrounds in Britt, Iowa for the Britt Draft Horse Show this August 31st through September 2nd, featuring 18 of the finest six-horse hitches in Canada and the United States. The Britt Draft Horse Show showcases the best of Belgian, Percheron, and Clydesdale performance horses. Thousands of spectators, young and old, enjoy these gentle giants each year. Make plans to visit Britt, Iowa for the Britt Draft Horse Show this August 31st through September 2nd.
I know you're really going to like this one.
The Arts and More Festival in Amboy, Minnesota is held annually the second week in September and features a bevy of arts and crafts, a children's art area, softball, a family fun bike ride, a variety of entertainment, music all day, and so much more. You have to see it to believe it. The City of Amboy welcomes you to enjoy all its Arts and More Festival has to offer and hopes to see you there this September 8th and 9th.
Wow, Mr. Rouse, those were great. Well, you know, even if I wasn't in any of them, but because, you know, I am head festival reporter, and you know, I am looking for a little advancement. You know, I could take on another job, and I don't know, Serge. Well, Mr. Rouse, what do you pay your top reporter? I'm
Prairie Ann.
I'm willing to relocate.
Prairie Ann, please.
Prairie Ann?
I am
Wait,
really willing to
Prairie Ann,
relocate.
is it Prairie Ann? Prairie Ann, are you new to Cluck Television? I don't believe I've seen you.
Serge, are you kidding me? Have you not seen any of my reports? And do you not know how long I have been with KLUK TV?
So you're kind of a regular on this show?
I am a regular. You know, without me, nothing would happen here at KULK.
Well,
nothing. Absolutely. Would it, Serge?
She is
Absolutely
kind of right
nothing
about
would
that.
happen.
She is kind of right about that, Jeff. But, you know, Prairie Ann, why don't you just
I am
relax?
shocked and appalled.
You just need to
Oh,
relax
giddy
here.
up. What can I say?
Why don't we show Jeff a couple of more Festival reports.
I think that's a good idea, Serge. I think we need to watch a few reports so I can cool down a little
think
bit.
so.
Please,
I
can we
think
just watch reports? I need to
thought
see
you
the
were gonna be
quality
my
that's
ticket
being
out
done.
of this town.
I
by
agree.
you folks.
I agree.
Giddy up.
Okay.
Clarice here, reporting outside Sweet Swine County. On an interesting spot you must make plans to visit.
Jordan, Minnesota is hosting a great end of summer festival in our area. Free family entertainment, music, food, a fitness run walk, children's fishing contest, car cruise parade, fireworks, and more are waiting for you in Jordan, Minnesota at its annual Heimat Fest celebration. Join the fun on September 7th through 8th at Lagoon Park in Jordan at the Heimat Fest celebration.
Let's see. Yes. Dear fan, here is a list of all the events planned for the upcoming festival you inquired about.
Calling all ladies. It's the Girls Just Want to Have Fun bike ride in beautiful Hudson, Wisconsin, being held this September 7th and 8th. Bikers can choose from a variety of routes for leisure, miles, or challenge. All participants will enjoy a welcome reception, breakfast, t-shirt, and lunch. Space is limited, so hurry and call the Hudson Area Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau for the Girls Just Want to Have Fun bike ride.
Hey guys, once again, none of these festivals are happening inside Sweet Swine County. What gives?
Well, you know, you're right, Prairie
Why
Ann.
aren't we doing anything on Sweet Swine County?
Just relax. Why don't we take a look at another couple more festivals?
Okay, Serge,
See
I
if
will.
anything taking place in Sweet Swine County.
Maybe this time we'll have
Maybe.
some luck. Okay.
I've scoured the country as KLUK's official festival fanatic. Here's one of my favorites. We're just buggy for Bug Days in Minneota, Minnesota, September 7th to the 9th. Why, it's 3 days of non-stop fun, food, and music. Enjoy Tonic Sulfa on the main stage, and backed by popular demand, it's the Black Water Band. Make plans to watch the Grand Ole Parade, and oh, let's not forget the taste-tempting food available all weekend long. We'll see you at Bug Days in Minneota, Minnesota, September 7th through the 9th. That Cousin John, he's tighter than the lid on a pickle jar. You know, quality costs, Mr. Olson. And here's a quality town that you won't want to miss. Fun is in full bloom at the 47th Annual Marigold Days in Mantorville this September 8th and 9th. Mantorville's city website share with us that this exciting event has grown into one of the region's best known and most well-attended annual festivals. Marigold Days offers an antique and flea market, stagecoach run, 5K race, music, food, dances, fireworks, and a grand parade. See it all at Marigold Days in Mantorville.
Ha ha! None of those festivals have taken place in Sweet Swine County either. What gives, guys? What gives?
As I stated before, my agreement with John Robert Olson, president and owner of Cluck Television, is that anytime anything happens in Sweet Swine County, he can certainly put that on the program also.
What if nothing happens in Sweet Swine County?
Well, when something happens, we'll air it.
Well, I'm sorry to say, folks, we are out of time. I would like to thank Jeff for being our very special guest here on the Cocklebur Morning Show. I also want to thank Prairie Ann for being such a sweet guest host. And I want to thank you all for watching. And please join us next time on the Cocklebur Morning Show, where we weed out the big stories from Sweet Swine County and beyond. Bye-bye.